What up, class? My name is Jeremy Drury. I'm from Seattle, Washington. I have 3 kids, a wife. I'm 33 years old, and back in around 2006, when I was in my first tour in Iraq, God saved me. I was starting to question things like death, and I was starting to have a Christian friend of mine just offer some really challenging apologetic questions that I didn't have answers for. And next thing you know, I began to hate the sin I used to love, and I began to love the Jesus I used to hate. And it was shortly after that God had asked me to advance another kingdom and fight for another army. Which is why I want to talk to you. I'm trying to plant a church in Seattle. Now, it should be clear to you why I want to plant a church in Seattle. It's my home. But why do I think it's important for you that I plant a church in Seattle? Well, there's a few reasons. The first reason is Seattle is one of the most influential cities in the world. What we do here in this city actually affects most of the planet, whether it's technology, culture, you name it. This is a hub for creating culture. And it has almost no gospel presence to it. It's one of the least church cities on the North American continent. It's very antagonistic towards Christians, right? You're not getting any pats on the back for claiming Christ in this city. It's also a place where the world is coming to live. We have an area code called the 818 in this area, and it's the zip code 98818, I think it is. The most languages spoken per capita on planet Earth are there in Seattle. So it's not like we have to go to the nations. This is a city where the nations are actually coming to us. And all of that comes with a price tag. It's one of the most expensive cities in the country to live in. So think about your little college dorm that you're at right now. In this city, that's going to cost you around $3,000 a month. That's not including parking. It's not including health insurance. It's not including food. It's not including utilities. It's a very expensive place to live. And what I want to do is I want to not necessarily think about planting a church as much as establishing missionaries. My plan is to fund a team of missionaries so that they don't have to spend 60 hours a week working, but instead can spend 30 hours a week working so that they can make relationships, but then use that extra time and money to go out into the culture and essentially buy relationships. And what I mean by that is, for me, I like to go shooting. I know a lot of non-Christian friends that like to go shooting, but in this state, 9mm bullets are incredibly expensive. So for me to say, hey, you want to go shooting with me? Come on, let's go. Let's hang out. Let's go shooting. Oh, you want to go snowboarding? You don't know how to, you don't have gear? Don't worry about it. I'll rent it. I'll buy the ticket. Why? Because I want to hang out with you. I want to build a relationship with you. Have a team of guys that are able to do that. And then also have the ability to not have to worry about finances. So not only can they spend the finances doing that, but then they can do things like join a gym and have time to go to the gym, and they can do these extracurricular activities where they're out in the culture, engaging the culture. There's a lot more. That's phase 1. I've got like 7 phases of this bad boy. But I think that's going to be the main difference is church planters normally come here and fail because they don't know how to be missionaries. But it costs money. So, if you're interested to know more about what I'm doing and how I plan to knock this thing out, feel free to hit me up in the comments. If not, prayers would be appreciated, and I'll send a link to the GoFundMe account. See you guys later.